Good morning, Florida Georgia line. I thought it would be helpful to create a video showing you how to best utilize the spreadsheet. Sometimes we get spreadsheets and we think, oh, this information is great, but maybe we don't know how to use it. So, um, the spreadsheet that I gave you shows you the information that I included in the email. So, you'll see your name and then the total number of E1 and reseller units that you sold last spring and then those percent of those units that are closed in Magellan right now. So, as I mentioned in my email, we are leading the East region right now in the percent of our units closed. So, congratulations to you. Thank you so much for closing those opportunities in Magellan. Continue to keep that momentum going. And as you're sitting outside the offices waiting for your next appointment, continue to go through and close those down so that we can have accurate forecasts for spring and we can make sure all the digital success is set up as well. The one area where we need to focus for the next couple of weeks is the percent of Magellan units untracked. So what that means is there are units within your Spring 18 base that are unaccounted for. And so you're probably thinking, well, I feel like I have everything accounted for. I moved everything forward. What gives? So if you open the spreadsheet and you go to the adoption summary tab, you'll notice that this shows you detailed information about your territory. So if it's not already when you get it, go ahead and filter to Jim's name and you'll see your name under the the sales rep column. You'll see the school, you'll see the ISBN, the title of the specific product, the Magellan status, and then the sum of the net and the reseller units. So this is great because it includes that reseller number. You'll also notice in the title area that there are some IACs, some EPINs in here, and it's really important that we forecast those as well, just to get an accurate picture of the opportunity. So even if you don't have that IAC forecasted, it's a great best practice to go ahead and add that to the opportunity. So if I am going to best utilize the spreadsheet as an LC, the first thing I'll do is go ahead and filter to my name. So I'm going to choose Glenda since she is the first alphabetically here. And once she does that, she can use the information here in multiple ways. The first thing I would probably want to do as a learning consultant is go ahead and figure out what ISBNs have I not yet forecasted. So I'll go to the filter and click Not Forecast. And then I'll see what products here I have accidentally left off of my opportunities. So Glinda will go to Atlanta Metro College. She'll see what the product is and she'll think, oh, yeah, I thought I had forecasted that, but they decided to use a different product or a different iteration. And so I'm going to go ahead and add that ISBN into my opportunity. Then you're probably thinking, well, how many should I forecast? So then you'll take a look at this number and you'll use your local intelligence to figure out the best number to input into your Magellan. So if they've added more sections for the spring term than they had last spring, then maybe you want to bump up that forecast. Or maybe this fall we saw a decrease in enrollment because the course wasn't making and they've decided to add new sections in other course areas. Maybe we drop down this number of units in our opportunity. But I think this is really helpful to help us narrow down what is missing from our opportunities and where do we potentially have a blind spot in our forecasting. So we can take a look at that. We can also see what we still have sitting in the lower percentage areas for forecasting. So when I say lower, I pretty much mean anything 50% or lower. So I can filter to that and if I'm Glenda, I'm thinking, oh yeah, Georgia Highlands, they did give me the confirmation that they were going to continue to use WebAssign for statistics. I meant to close that and I just didn't. So I'm going to go ahead and find this course in Magellan and go ahead and close it down. Just like that, you've added 355 more units or potentially more to your closed forecast. So I think this is a really great tool to help us really close down our Magellan to make sure that we're accurately accounting for every unit that we've sold. And this really does a lot of the guesswork for you because it's got all of the ISBNs and the number that we sold last year. So maybe you look at these and you adjust the forecast based on, like I said before, your local intelligence. So thank you so much for watching this entire video and also for your diligence and your tracking behaviors recently. It's been superb. I'm so proud of us. Been doing a great job. Continue to keep up the momentum. And I'm here if you have any questions. Thanks so much, guys.